Hey guys, so I am going to be recording a random get ready with me, like a chit chat. What I decided to talk about today is teaching. Everyone wants me to do an update on teaching. So let me just let you guys know what's up. Okay. Don't mind my brows. I went to the place to go get them threaded, but apparently they were closed. So, well, it said they open up at 10 o'clock and I got there and I waited for like 15 minutes after 10 o'clock and they were still not there. So I was like, forget it, I don't have time. I'm getting ready to go bridal dress shopping with one of my friends, one of my bridesmaids. And y'all know how I feel about that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Just, you know, it's something to do. We need these type of memories, right? All right, so what's up with teaching? I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I did not like the teaching thing. I didn't like, okay, I don't wanna say that I didn't just like it straight up. Put it like this. I didn't like the situation that I was put into, and given the circumstances, no help, no none of that. I don't want to bash anyone, but at the same time, you know, it was just a really hard situation coming into it, knowing that, you know, I came in the middle of the school year, and honestly the subject that I taught technology. So you would think that kids want to learn about computers and they want to go to their elective class and have fun and do all this. I don't know. They literally just want to go in there, play games, and do the most inappropriate stuff. And it was very, very hard because, you know, there's certain things that by law the state says that they need to know. So not by law, but you know, like according to the curriculum and the ISD's policies and things, there's things that these kids needed to know, and they could give 2 F's about it. Real talk, just keeping it real. They didn't care. And also the grade level that I taught was very tricky. You know, it was middle school. Think back to when you were in middle school. So, okay, back, you know, when you were in middle school, at the end of the day, think about it. You probably could care less about school. School was like the last thing on your mind. So the type of person that I am, I'm more of like, you know, caring. I care about people. You know, that's why I wanted to become a teacher. And at the end of the day, it was very, very hard to reach half of those kids. But like I told myself, just get through it, get through the commitment that, you know, I promised myself and promised the school and stuff like that. Just get through this, you know, 1 semester of commitment, use the summer to see what can happen. So honestly, that's just what I'm trying to do. I think that I want to go down to elementary school. I think that will be a lot easier for me, a lot better for me. That's more of the, you know, age group and grade level that I can handle, because honestly the middle school kids are just like, oh my gosh, I don't know, they're on a whole nother level. Like I don't know, just so many things, man. You know, I just don't want to be putting stuff out there, but these kids honestly these days, they're just on a whole nother level than what we were in middle school, you know. And I was in middle school just a little over 10 years ago, but you know, these brows are just driving me crazy today. And then I ran out of my brow pencil, so I'm having to use powder, and I'm not loving the results, but it is what it is. Okay, let me just go with this for now. Just go with this for now and try to call it a day. Okay. So, you know, I graduated middle school, what is it, like 2003? I want to say I was in there for 3 years. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Yeah, so I graduated high school 07. So, yeah, like 03. And honestly, these kids are just on some other stuff. You know, they're into drugs, and they're all into, like, trapping and sex and just all this stuff. And I'm like, this is too much for me. I can't handle it. And then with me also, you know, besides the kids, honestly, with me being a first-year teacher, you know, I didn't really get the support and the trainings and, you know, just the knowledge that I really needed. And that's the kind of things that happen when you come in, you know, in the middle of the year. You're kind of like you kind of fall through the cracks, you know. You're kind of like that little forgotten sheep or whatnot. because everyone else has already, you know, went through trainings and they've done professional developments and everything, and then you just kind of thrown in there. So that's really how I felt. You know, I mean, I know it could be different if I go to a different district and a different city and stuff like that. I mean, again, you know, I'm not trying to just speak so badly of the school or of anything, because at the end of the day, you know, it is a two-way street. You know, there's probably things that I could have done better, you know, taking more initiative on and stuff like that. But at the same time, I came into a new profession. Basically, all that's in the past. It is what it is, and all I can do now is move forward. So to be honest, I'm really not sure what the future holds for me. What's up? And then I don't have a cut or anything. It's my stupid my nail kind of ripped my skin when I took it off, so that's what happened. It's not bleeding or anything, but it burns if it like touches something. This eyebrow's driving me crazy. It's been 8 minutes and I'm still over here trying to do these brows. This is what happens when my brows are not like neatly groomed. Okay, that's just gonna have to be good enough for now. So yeah, I mean, that's really teaching, you know. There's not really much more that I can say about it besides the fact that it's what I wanted for so long, and because of the, you know, first year experience that I did have coming into it, you know, I'm starting to think that it's like I don't want to completely give up on it, but then at the same time, I just hope and pray that it doesn't get worse than that experience, you know what I'm saying, than the first experience that I had. So if, you know, it could just go up from here and not down from here, then everything would be better. So again, I'm just gonna see what happens. I really don't know. I don't know. And I definitely do not want to teach that subject again. That's the next thing, you know. I do not want to do technology. I definitely want to do a core subject, and preferably elementary school. So, you know, only have a few more weeks to get on it and figure stuff out. But, you know, to be quite honest, if all that just doesn't work out, I mean, at the end of the day, I really would love to just be like an entrepreneur. But then there's that whole thing, you know, I got to figure out what type of entrepreneur, what kind of field I want to go into and stuff like that. So, you know, me and Emmanuel have a lot of ideas about what we would love to do. It's just, you know, it takes time and money. You know, basically, that's it. That's like my little frustration. You know, and a lot of the, like, you know, majority of those kids, they were good kids. They just really needed that right guidance in their life. You know, I tried to do that. I tried, you know, like between class and stuff like that, I really tried to, not between class, but you know, like just kind of more one-on-one time. I really tried to like sit down and like just talk to them and tell them like, hey, you know, there's more to life than this. You're so young, you know, stop worrying about all this drugs and girls and it's not cute. You're not an adult, you're a kid. You are literally a 12, 13, 14-year-old kid. Act like a kid, not an adult. And they curse. Oh my gosh, their language is worse than mine. Like, I don't even curse that much. And I tell them that. I'm like, guys, I'm an adult and I don't even curse as much as you. I just don't. It's not good. So, you know, and again, it just goes back to how we were raised. We were raised differently. We were brought up differently. We were, you know, we had a different mindset, stuff like that. I mean, anyway, that's that. Okay, so enough about that. Enough about the whole teaching thing. Moving along from that, what else do we have going on this summer? Basically, Christian is, right now he's doing his swim lessons. He just completed his first week. He goes Monday through Thursday, and they said that he's doing really well. And you know, just from Monday to Thursday, I definitely can see like a huge improvement. Like as of last, you know, the first day he went, he wouldn't even jump into the water and stuff like that. Now he's doing like so much better. I mean, he would jump in, but when Emmanuel went over and like coached him to do it. So now he's doing like so much better. He's also in soccer practice, and I think that he really likes that one, but it's hard because it's only Mondays. He only goes 1 day a week. So I think, you know, that Monday to Monday, he kind of maybe forgets a little bit of the stuff, but we're definitely going to try to work on that at home with him. What I've noticed is that whenever I put on this, whenever I've been putting on my concealer, I noticed that it's creasing up on me lately. I don't understand why. I think I don't take the time to like really work it in and like do it well. Okay, so now I just put it on. And I'm gonna set it with my Laura Mercier. Yeah, on the 3rd of next month in July, we're going to Maryland to go visit Emmanuel's auntie. And I think, I don't know, we just have to go visit them and stuff like that. And basically for their wedding, or not for their wedding, for our wedding, his mom was telling us something about we need like a, kind of like a godparent family, like godparents for the wedding, something like that. And so his mom figures that, you know, his aunt could be like our godparents for the wedding. So we're gonna go and like talk to them about it and stuff. And then the fact that we haven't visited them in a while, the only other time that me and Christian went, well, the last time Emmanuel went too, that was in 2013 when Christian was a baby. They haven't seen him in a while. So we're gonna go visit them. I was actually supposed to go visit them for Mother's Day. Oh Lord, I had booked my ticket, paid for everything. Me and Christian were going. That reminds me, I still have like $100 and something flight with or credit with like, why am I not getting close to under my eye? I still have $100 and something credit with with Southwest, because I actually canceled the flight. We didn't go because, girl, honestly, I was just too tired. Like, the flight was at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means that me and Christian would have had to get home, get dressed, like get ready, and then not really have time to like, no, we would only slept for like a little bit of time. And I don't know, that was during the time I was moving, and we were like going on another trip the next weekend, and the next weekend was, I don't know, it was just a lot. It was literally was a lot going on, and we just decided not to go. Oh, the next weekend was Christian's birthday, and then that next weekend we were going out of town. So honestly, I just was like, no, I cannot make this trip. Let me just cancel it. This is too much. And we just we didn't go, but we're going to go this time. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, what else? I feel like there's really nothing else going on in my life that's like spectacular or anything like that. We're supposed to be working on the, well, I'm working, you know, I'm continuing to work on stuff for the wedding. We're working on like the bridesmaids trip and everything like that, but that in itself is like a whole nother issue. Not really issue, it's just like a, you know how it is trying to plan a trip with so many people. You know, I don't want my girls to spend so much money just going on a trip, but what I'm starting to see is that, you know, it's just not cheap. Our best option that we're trying to do is like rent a house. We're gonna go, you know, to the beachy area, probably like what is it called, like Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Rico was an option, but that one's expensive. The cheapest one we found so far is like Cancun, or not Cancun. This guy told us that Cancun is like the old party area, kind of like, I don't even know what to compare it to, but basically Cancun is not the new spot. Playa del Carmen is like the new poppin' like party spot for our age group and stuff like that. Not that Cancun is still not good, because I mean it is still good, but that's just how the guy was explaining it to us. That when some recent hurricane that came like a few years back, it kind of messed up a lot of stuff in Cancun, and the investors did not want to reinvest their money into fixing it, so they moved further along the coast, and they got into Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen, so that's the new place now. So that's what the guy was telling us. And basically I found this one website that can hook it all up, and you know, he was working on everything for us, but he came up with like this awesome package because we're looking at going December 1st through the 4th. He came up with this really good deal and everything, this little package, but it's just so expensive. I just don't want people spending that much money on a trip, you know what I mean? I just want the trip to be as cost effective and fun as possible. Oh, that's my friend, she's on her way. Okay, so I just want the trip to be cost effective and as fun as possible, and not spending like so much money, if that makes sense. But I mean, it was a lot of activities, like a bar crawl and bottle service at every bar that we went to, and like a tour of this private island, and then like a some cave tours and just different things. We would have a tour guide with us, transportation, all that. But it was really pricey. And the house was really nice too. And that's another thing. I really want us to stay in a house because it will be a lot more, it'll just be better. You know how it is? It'll be like basically like a big sleepover with all your friends staying in the house versus like 3 people staying in one room and 4 people staying in another hotel room, and then we might be on different floors and stuff like that. And that just, I just don't like the idea of that. That doesn't sound as fun to me as like everyone staying different. Oh god, I'm about to struggle to put this eyeliner on because my brush really needs to be clean. I don't like that eyeliner, but whatever. And I'm one of those people that, you know, start off with like how that line is messed up, and then I try to fix it, and then it ends up being like super thick. And I mean, it looks okay. It's not bad, but it's also not like good, if that makes sense. It's not good and it's not bad. Oh yeah, our save the dates are coming in today. I'm so excited. We got those because that was another thing I was behind on. Like, we did not take the pictures in time and stuff like that, but we were able to, because the first day that we took our pictures, wait, this is really bad. Oh god. Yeah, this looks bad now. Okay, the first day that we took our pictures, it was raining, so we weren't able to do any outside pictures, only inside. So then we went, the next weekend we went and did our outside pictures, which was just this past Sunday. Oh gosh. Okay, so that was this past Sunday that we did the outside pics. So I came home that day, or the next day when they sent me the pictures, and I edited everything together, and not edited, what am I saying? Came home the next day, designed the save the dates, ordered them, and did like 2-day shipping. So they're coming tomorrow. I mean today, coming today. And I ordered a stamp because I'm not about to be filling out or writing my address 20 million times. So I ordered a stamp. Okay, I'm just making this like worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Girl, I don't even have a, I don't even know where we're actually going, because you know you have to book appointments. And my friend just like called me up this morning when I was driving from dropping Christian off and was like, hey, do you want to go dress shopping? And I was like, sure. I mean, they know how I feel about it. They know that like I just don't want to do it, but like I said, I know I need the memories. I've just like messed up my eyeliner and my eye basically. Yeah, I need to put this concealer over it because I'm not getting that little black spot off. And you can still see like this black spot. Looks like I was hit under my eye. Okay, now let me just try to put a little powder underneath it and go from there, because I don't want to like take a rag or makeup remover and wash it off, because then it will like, you know, it'll mess up my makeup and just ugh. Then everything won't look even, if that makes sense. His body, baby. His body, baby. Oh, oh, na na. Bum 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 boy. Oh, na na. Oh, na na. Bum 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 boy. Are you feeling my way? Cause I'm feeling your way. To pass okay on it, family mama says okay. So I don't know about you, but I love to watch Target hauls on YouTube. Target